Oh, no.
Amazing.
Fuck.
It's close to impossible to lose the run on Golden Forgate skip, but I just managed to do that. And wife. Thank you. Hope you have a good weekend as well. I'm really like glad that I'm choking runs like in such a silly fucking impossible ways that I'm just unable to do anything about it. Like it's just so great. Literally just fucking pointless grinds for nothing with this kind of resets. Hi Evgeny. Well, I mean, I don't... Like, honestly, when I play casually, I don't give a shit what try I beat bosses. Like, it's kind of nice to tell them, yeah, like, that boss took me many attempts, but usually it's just RNG, like, how casually you beat the boss. You can get lucky, you can be over-leveled, you can be under-leveled. It's like... whatever. Like when boss is killed in 2-3 tries, what? Dude, I don't know. I honestly don't give a shit about bosses in Souls games casually. It's like one of the reasons, like if I would give a shit about bosses, I think I would think that DS3 is the greatest game of all time. But DS3 is the one I like the least. And it has, on average, like, most interesting boss fights. But the game is shit, for me, nonetheless. Like the way how DS1 is structured, how it conveys the story, the lore, how you traverse through the worlds, explore different places and learn about like what was actually happening here. And in DS1, unlike with like, I don't know, DS2 also has a pretty decent storyline that is easy to follow and navigate when you play the game casually. Well, relatively easy, is what I mean. DS1 has definitely the best atmosphere out of all games for me. Design-wise, second half of the game falls off quite a bunch. But the first half is like a mega great. While with DS3, I felt like I really didn't like the exploration in DS3. Because the overall world just felt inconsistent, and I mean, it kind of settles with like what the story is in the game, because it's like about the hardest kind of apocalypse relative to like DS2 and DS1 and whatever, like world being super fucked. Even in a bigger way, but I don't know. DS3 just didn't work for me at all. DS3 is very linear. Vanilla. I mean, DLCs are optional anyway, but yeah, like DS3 has a very linear... Like, the areas in DS3 are more complex than DS1 or 2. Like, they're vaster. Like, for example, Cathedral of the Deep is a good example. Cathedral of the Deep is a great area, like, as it is. But yeah, like, on the macro design... You have a lot of, like, gatekeepers that you can't avoid without, like, yeah, I killed Volnir before, like, going to Cathedral of the Deep, but I can't go to Irithyll because I need a fucking doll. It's, like, great. So yeah, like... If you could just go to Cathedral of the Deep without fighting boss and, like, you know, like, pick up the item and traverse and have a little bit more of, you know, freedom in that regard, it would be more interesting, in my opinion. I felt pretty neutral about DS3 combat. Like, I haven't played game enough to, like... when I tried to play, like, DS3 was disappointing to me in couple aspects. So magic in DS3 felt super shit. I did like magic in both DS1 and DS2 to some extent, but DS3 magic felt like absolute garbage. Like, I saw how people play with it, I didn't even want to do a playthrough with it. That's how bad it looked like. Just like absolute dog shit, just like this fight. Then slow weapons felt kind of bad as well to me in DS3. Like, the fast weapons were much more outbalanced. The Elden Ring inherited the same issue, but in Elden Ring there was a different angle for slow weapons to feel good for me, but it might be that I just haven't played DS3 enough to like feel good about slow weapons. But when I played it, I felt super bad about playing with with slow weapons. It felt so terrible. It was just like, holy shit, unusable. Well, not super unusable, but just not comfortable to use. Like, yeah, I spend like 2x times stamina. I have a shorter roll because my weapon is like 1500 times heavier. I need significantly more stats to even wield the weapon, so I need to level up less endurance and health to use the weapon, and then in the end fighting some enemies becomes like just a pain in the ass anyway, because I can't punish like fast enough to not take damage and like without trade. Like, just amazing. I think Elden Ring combat system is very good in comparison with DS3, like, especially when I replayed it like another time for a bit casually, like, jumping and the way how some ashes of work and things like guard counter, they added a very good extra fresh layer to like your capabilities in combat. So you can actually take more approaches in combat. Like, you can do jump attacks, you can spam R1, you can spam heavy R2s a lot, you can do so many different things. And in DS3, yeah, you can also spam R1 and spam hold R2s, but at least when I played, I don't remember like heavy R2s being as powerful as in Elden Ring. So R1 spam just felt much more preferable in all circumstances. In Elden Ring, like, poise damage you deal with heavy attacks, with like charged heavy attacks, is just very, very useful in PvE. Hi Chris, what's up? Well, I mean, that's all the games. To some extent, Fraser, about like DS3 exploration. Yeah, you go to an area, you fight the boss, you move on to the next area. Like Dark Souls 2 is the same. DS1 is sort of the same, not entirely at the start of the game. But it's more like in DS2 I also did like the exploration more. And DS2 has like much weaker like area design, like level design on average. But I still did like it more. DS2 has a slightly different design though, to the enemy's placement and whatnot. And generally feels slightly different in many aspects. Yeah, exactly. I mean, DS2 is just a straight fucking line in the last bit of vanilla. Like, once you get to Drunglake Castle, it's literally like a straight line. You don't even have like an optional areas. You just go Drunglake Castle. I mean, you kind of not backtrack. Well, partly backtrack when you have to go to Aldia Keep, right? But like things like Amana and shit, it's very linear as well. But before that, it does feel, yeah, it doesn't feel as linear. It gives you a certain choice in what order you can complete the areas, and that feels good. DS3 is kind of linear, but with certain forking. Like, instead of having multiple like options straight away, you have like areas forking into 1, 2, 3 like passages sometimes. Like, you go to Irithyll, and from Irithyll you can go to Irithyll Dungeon, or you can go to Anor Londo, or you can go to like somewhere else, I think. Can you go somewhere else? Or I guess you can like turn around and go to like Swamp after killing Volnir, things like that. So instead of like having a definitive like different areas where you can go, it's sort of forking all the time. Which in the end, for me personally, less preferable. But one of the issues with DS3 that I also had is that game felt very not fresh to me at the time. Like, it's a very subjective thing, but DS3 reused a lot of ideas. It basically was like sort of a Frankenstein with all the ideas from like starting from Demon Souls to Dark Souls 2. And I didn't like it too much because of that. Probably one of the reasons why I got... Like, one of the main reasons why I didn't like it as much was just because I expected more fresh air from the game. Because Elden Ring, you might say that Elden Ring is like DS3. And Elden Ring is not DS3 at all, for example. Has a lot of, like, things that are different. This kind of small things that make difference. Same as about like DS1, DS2, completely two different games in certain aspects. It can be like not a super significant like core mechanics, but it it still changes how you perceive the experience. I guess that was also one of the reasons why Dark Souls 3 I haven't played as much and just didn't like it as much as other Souls games. Hi Slurpee. DS2 is not a mess. I mean, it is a mess, but it's a good game nonetheless. Because DS1 is also a mess in the second half. And God, I love that they brought like leveling up on the fucking checkpoints in Elden Ring. Like, fuck coming back to fucking to hub to level up. Like, that was a really shitty fucking thing to have. Just time-consuming mechanic. It's like you are not restricted from that, but you just have to do that all the time. Dang, Slurpee is DS2 hater, I see. Doesn't exist. It's like that cousin that only comes around when they want to borrow money. Where is fucking music, dudes? Smo is a nice boss, XD. Dude, I don't know why music glitches out when sometimes just not playing in the fights.
My insane pace.
Concern door. Dem flash tier spelling. It's character flow. I could like the game. I've definitely played worse games.
Very well.
Well, you do summon
Now,
waifu, but not like all the time. Fucking hate my life, dude. I think I need just to start rolling instead of jumping here. Like, there is no fucking difference in speed, but with roll I'm like definitely more certain about getting the dupe. Danette, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I haven't played any Monster Hunter games myself. Like, I watched a bunch of Monster Hunter World from people playing it, but I never had a will or desire to play it myself. It's like kind of a game that I really don't want to play ever myself from any like perspective. It's grindy, it's like I don't like grindy games. Because it's weird for a speedrunner to say that you don't like grindy games, but I don't like grindy games. I like the games that can be finished reasonably. Yeah, also gameplay in Monster Hunter World doesn't look very appealing to me, and by very appealing I mean not looking interesting at all to me. Man, why am I Stray Demon? Oh yeah, I fucked up the Duke. Never mind. I'm like, dude, this fight was not bad. It was like okay, and still I suck. But it was just because I fucked up the Duke primarily. That's why I'm so far behind. Shit. Like, Monster Hunter is very not my cup of tea of a game. I don't like any kind of games that have that long and extended like build planning involved. When you like play with the same character for like such a long time. And it's all around like making your character more and more powerful to like progress through the more content. That's why I don't like RPGs, like the classical RPGs, like Diablo games. Just like, no. Do like build planning, but not to that extent. That's an overkill for my interest. Content variety. I can't swallow like any kind of RPGs. Like everything I tried, I just dropped like very fast. Just like absolutely. It's the same as CRPGs. Like CRPGs also fucking suck for me. See the appeal, I can watch people playing it, but I can't play them myself.
My insane pace.
Oi.
Oi. Nice under menuing, by the way. Shit, because I sneezed, I fucked up the menu delay. Excuse me. Like I'm forever cursed. Yeah, thank you. Always sounds wrong to me. If it's not the DS2 OI, what the fuck? Meme fights because of that ending, kinda. Started my day until dropped a canned soda in the floor. What the fuck? And it rocketed off across the kitchen. And sprayed everything down. What the fuck? Sounds like a great start of the day, really. Hey, Ethereal Jordan. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. Holy shit, that sucked. Okay, at least we didn't reset to this exact part of this segment. That's already not too bad, I guess. I died to fucking Duke skip meme rolls the other day as well, which was very amazing. A really big fan of dying to it. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Usually don't get so hard blocked by this asshole. Didn't come into the elevator. Actually, I never got the board on the elevator. That's like one of the rarest memes you can get in the S1. If you don't go for it deliberately, of course. I guess even doing that on purpose can be a tough task. But I'm not quite sure. Okay, this segment is super shit. Like it had bad getting on a seam, and then it had bad Duke skip setup, and then it had a body block by a hollow. Sounds about right. Yeah. Pretty fucking bad. I was telling Kara the other day how a sparkling juice drink exploded in my car. Great fun. Also, it was a glass. What the fuck? Rip car.
My insane pace.
Could I go prep some veggies? So I'll be back in a while. Feels gulag, man. I'll enjoy. I wish I could have seen it go. Bet it was crazy. What the fuck? Still finding glass bits in my car now and then. Dang, infinite source of glass. Sounds good. Can become a billionaire. I'm really bad at video games. Okay, at least I didn't die. That's kind of a big time loss for Guardian fight. Actually, no. Lost less time than I thought. What the fuck? I guess because I went toward the exit anyway, like... Counter bugging on the ground, you don't die. So all the enemies died. Ah! Interesting. I mean, all the loaded enemies, yeah, they die. They loaded faster than you. That I can see happening. Game of the year after all. I wasn't sure it was a menu console, but... What the fuck? 300k? Okay, 300k is kind of insane though. I'm fucked. Well, maybe not that fucked yet. Hi, Macaron. Yay, actually that's the first time when I managed to get just an okay run that doesn't get force cycle. I feel like. So at least consistency gets a bit better over time. Holy shit. I suck. Well, rip. That was really fucking bad, but... Really, dudes? Okay. We're gonna lose like all the fucking time. Because of that failed... delayed roll. Well, happens. Yeah, that's gonna be like 30-ish seconds time loss. Well, never mind. First run past Calamid, but not past Township Skip. Have to start with something, I guess. What the fuck, dude? That's a weird fight. I won't complain much about it though. First playthrough, yeah. My first playthrough.
Ебать нахуй, блять.
Yeah, like I will not go for this mini. Rather shouldn't. I guess it is. Better than Patch Demon, dude. Fucking Taurus Demon. Yesterday was insane. How did I miss, dude? I suck. Hello? Nice, dude. What the fuck? Couldn't hold analog stick forwards. Great. That's already terrible, BTS. Just let's... try to not die. Holy shit, that landing was very fucking confusing to me. Like I rolled as it seemed a little bit too early, like earlier than usual. So when I saw that my landing looks kind of weird, I got confused a bit. But it was nothing insane really. Not sure I actually... I think I got it, but yeah, it's actually a very good quit out. This might be 2 quit outs. But I'm not... yeah, okay. If it would be 2 quit outs, I wouldn't go for it still. Nice jump.
My insane pace.
Nice blight, lower burg skip. What is happening, dudes? I mean, retrying is always a meme. I'm not risking this health. Took like the maximum possible full damage. I didn't equip Dark Sign, by the way. Shits. This fucking boss, dude, holy shit. That was a terrible segment. But I'm just glad I survived. The fact that this run survived that segment is kind of a miracle. Hi, Fernand. Concerned douche. What the fuck, dude? Nice time loss. I really like the collisions in this place. Have to blame chat for this one. Because I read chat and fell off from the regular path. Bullied by a bunch of branches. Yeah, that is of cringe for sure.
My insane.
Dude, I almost golded. What the fuck is this segment? What is my goal? Nice first try. Over wrong warp. Smiley face. Okay, don't forget to fucking move swap before the fight. Like I did in practice. Literally, this, my ceaseless gold is apparently also like unbeatable. That's bad. That's fine. Oh, I didn't split for kings, fuck. I didn't like this. Again, I'm getting the fucking like, I don't know why it happens. I need to watch how people do this. That was... Okay, we're gonna lose a lot of time here now, like, great. Dudes, like, can I not get this? I need to roll from further away or something. Or from closer. I need to roll, like, from closer, apparently. Yeah, that's a big time loss, but I didn't die. That's a less time loss.
Everyone, get in here!
Thank you for the raid, Zine, what's up? Not dying is a pretty good not time loss. Peach heal, just in case, like I don't want to die to failed plunge. Not in this run. Oh, nice, I ran out of stamina and didn't regen fast enough. Yeah. That's pretty good in the fights, especially if I wouldn't mess up running attack. Yay! Finally, dudes. I did beat this silly PP.
Finally.
Rip sub 102 because of the fucking Catacomb meme roll still. Ugh.
Holy shit.
This is still like not great or anything, but this run survived.
Oh, fuck.
Like, I don't know how this run didn't die on gaping. On gaping, like, I managed to fail lower Burg skip twice and quit out in time twice. Was a fail lower Burg skip. That's like very uncommon. Usually, like I even took the fall damage but didn't get the stored position. Once. Insane gamer.